All right. Welcome, everybody. Today is, what is today? Friday. It is Friday, August 14th. And let's see. So we are going to continue the work on the WooCommerce subscriptions add-on. So it's started out with a concept of just having a custom WooCommerce plugin, and it's sort of honed it in to figure out the functionality. We should finish it today. Plus, I have a new, a little update after chatting with the person who requested this feature and gave me the idea to code it. I believe it's he suggested a change, and then we're going to see if we can get that working. I need to set up one thing real quick, get my local web server running, and then we should be good to go. The first thing I'm going to do is let's go ahead and pull up our list of tasks that we have going, and then we'll update the tasks. We'll finish out we'll make the change that was suggested, and then we will finish out the plugin and do some orders and make sure it's doing what we want it to do. Cool. All right, let's see. We need the web server to start. So that's starting, and once that's going, then we'll update. All right. Okay. So here we got our list of stuff. This is from the last stream that we got done. So let's just start another list here. August 14th, 2020. All right, so we're going to make that change. So it's a little bit of a design change. Make design change. And then let's check the issues over here. Left some issues to help with setting it up. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're gonna make the design change. I might rename the plugin. I don't know. We'll see. We'll leave that for low priority. Let's see. Add post-trial fee. Add the order hook. Add the order hook. Add renewal hook. And then add so the design change that we're making is actually related to the post-trial fee field. And let's see. And then add the order hook, renewal hook, and then it'll be working. And then some sort of cleanup. Clean up the subscription product page. Let's see if we can get all these things done. How about that? Let's see, post-trial field variable subs. Okay, and we'll move this later group down here. And hook into parent order, add meta, okay, cool. We'll clean that up in just a sec. Okay, so first the design change. So let me see if my local is set up. This is the local development environment. Not there yet. Yeah, it'd be good if I started it. Okay, so we have the locals running, the virtual machine's not running. So okay, so while that virtual machine comes up, let's pull up the code. So the repo is here. It's a public repo at github.com/growdev. grow dev custom WC. We are going to rename this. So let's go ahead and do that. I think the name that would be good is design change, rename plugin to WooCommerce subscription. Is it plural or is it singular? WooCommerce subscriptions post trial fee. Super long name. Not sure I like it, but whatever. It is what it is. We'll do it. Okay, so I'll go to the settings of the repo. Repository name, change that. Rename. Okay, our name was taken, or it was updated. So subscription post trial fee. So let's go to the code. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and change that directory. Move the grow dev custom WC, the old name, to post trial fee, and then CD back into WooCommerce subscriptions post trial fee, and we're good. If I do git remote, that still has the old name, so let's go ahead and remove that. Man, I'm having just trouble with this wrapping. I need to fix that next stream. Okay, so my typing and my commands is going to wrap, and that's kind of annoying, but we'll fix that later. Okay, so git remote, remove origin. Okay, I wonder if I do that. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so I can do that and git status. Okay, just so it's more readable, right? Okay, so now we're gonna add this new remote. Copy it from here. Git remote, add origin, and then paste in the new name. And that should have worked. Git remote v. And our new name set up. Cool. So we have renamed the plugin. Awesome. It's good to start with a nice green check mark. Okay. Was that in the issues? I'm not sure. Rename plugin based on what it does. Boom. So yeah. So plugin rename to not check mark. Post trial fee. I need to rename it in the actual plugin itself. So let's do that. Issue 5. Let's just check out. Yeah, this is killing me here. Okay, new line. Git checkout branch issue 5. Okay, let's find this file now. So it's gonna be down here closer to WooCommerce subscriptions. So I just renamed it the wrong thing. I typoed the hell out of that. Okay, let's fix that. Settings. So it's everywhere, eh? Okay. Subscript. There's a T. Subscriptions. Post trial fee. Let's change that everywhere. Okay. Change the repository name. Okay. Change. No, not git. Move. Subscript eons to WooCommerce subscriptions post trial fee. Done. Okay. And now we're going to change the remote again. Git remove origin, and then add the new one. So this should be correct now. Subscriptions. Man, these typos cause you trouble. Okay. Okay, let's see. Get remote add origin subscriptions. Okay, so the reason the way I saw that super quick is because this should fall in line after this subscriptions directory, and it didn't. So here's WooCommerce subscriptions. The version number, it's usually just WooCommerce subscriptions. The dash 3.0.3 is just the version number that I have loaded on this machine. So any add-ons should fall in line after that. So we have the post-trial fee, and let's go ahead and rename the plugin itself. So it's not going to work. Let's try this again. Mistyped it again. I'm already there. Okay, so let's rename the main plugin file as well. Okay, so this main file is now renamed. There we go. And change the name here. And this is going to mess up our other branch, so we got to fix that. Okay. Probably got to do it there as well. Let's see. That looks horrible. Let's change that. Change the capitalization of WooCommerce. Remove this. Subscriptions. Post trial fee. Let's change the plugin URI to be the repo. Okay, and then the description is add ability to charge fee after subscription trial, the free trial. Okay. Looks good. And yeah, this is going to totally mess with that other branch we have rolling because we didn't rename it there. We're going to have to rename it on the other side. So let's just go ahead and commit this. First, we got to add. So notice the old file's gone. Add the new file. And let's just, this is git add, or commit everything. And change plugin name. Okay. Let's create a PR and try and merge all these up. Okay. Change plugin name. So this fixes number 5. So because this is linked in GitHub, it'll close that issue once I merge this pull request. So add that and merge. Confirm merging. Let's see how this messes with the other one. Okay, so delete this branch. And we actually have this other PR that was a work in progress. Let's merge this back over. Actually, that should be easy. Git checkout master, and then we'll pull to get the latest. Git pull origin master. Cool. And then let's merge this over to let's see what branches we have. We still have that issue 1. Issue 5 is deleted, so we can delete that. Git branch, capital D, issue 5, and then check out issue 1, because that's where we're doing most of our coding there. Okay. So issue 1, if I go back, you can see that it has the old file with the old name. So let's actually save this, because I'm not sure what this merge is going to do. It's probably going to throw some conflicts. Merge master. Yep, very much conflicted. Okay, so we have a deleted file and then a new file. So we got the new file there. I can just paste that, what I'd saved. Cool. And then this file is actually deleted. So let's do this. We need to git remove, grow dev, custom, WC. That stages that delete, and then it adds the modified file. Okay, let's do this. And then we can just, since there's really no conflict, the file just has a bunch of code that we copied over. We can just commit it. Git commit, moving over WP code to new file. Cool. And let's push this up. Origin issue 1. Okay, so we renamed the plugin in the issue 5 branch, merged that to master, went back over to our work in progress issue 1, merged that down with master, did some cleanup there. So now we have the one file to rule them all. This with the new plugin name, WooCommerce subscriptions post trial fee. Cool. Done. So now now that this first one's really done. Okay. Cool. Let's I think my local site should be up now. Okay, so the next thing to do is the change that we're going to make. Okay, let's pull up a subscription. Pulling up a subscription product. And we want a trial with a, we were using these stream subscription products. So we want a stream subscription with a sign up fee, with a post trial fee, actually right here. Okay. So let's check this out. Okay. So what we did in the first part 1 was we added a post trial fee to subscriptions. Oh, you know what? The plugin's not active. So let's go to plugins page, and we renamed it. So WooCommerce is like, this is not here anymore. It's gone. It doesn't exist. We're going to deactivate it. So we need to go and reactivate it as the new file. Here you go. Post trial fee. There you go. All right. Now this should look correct. Refresh on a subscription with post trial fee. Okay. So this has a, let me just take a little screenshot here to draw. I like drawing on stuff. So this is our new field right here, the post trial fee. And originally, I had set it to where we would have a post-trial fee that was charged afterwards. And then chatting with the person who requested this, he said, doesn't it just make sense to have a switch or like a checkbox that would say charge it after the sign-up fee? Charge it after the free trial. So instead of having this, well, that's terrible. Instead of having a form field, we would use the sign-up fee and just use that functionality. Okay, now I'm thinking through this. That's not going to work. Because if we use the sign-up fee, we're going to have to unhook that charge from the original order, and that makes it a little messy. We can't just add in our additional functionality. So when someone places an order, WooCommerce subscriptions will see that sign-up fee and will charge them. So I would have to dig through WooCommerce subscriptions, find where it's charging the sign-up fee, and actually unhook that, which is a lot more work than just adding a post-trial fee here. So let's go ahead and, okay, so that design is a little bit more elegant, but it's also a little bit more work, and we're working with a little bit of time constraint here. So let's get this working, and then maybe if we refactor it later to use the sign-up fee and then have a toggle on when to charge it, we can do that later. So let's just move forward with charging this on the first renewal after the original order. Cool. Okay. This can go away. Okay. All right, back to this. So, make design change. That's actually a no-go. What's a good no-go emoji? Like X, like red X? Is there a white X with a background or something? Cross. I'm not the best emoji. Here. There, we'll do that. Boom. We decided against that. Okay. So let's add the order hook. Okay. Let's move forward with that. And I believe we have an issue for that. So let's go double check our issues. Okay. Add post trial fee to the product data, which I think we've done. Right? This saves correctly. Let's make this bigger. Okay. Place to add actions we care about. We have the options and it saves. Yeah, this should be fine. There's some stuff about a nonce, and I think we added that to another. There's another typo. Man, I got typos all over the place. Let's add that. Add nonce to post trial fee save method. Function is that. So we'll add that later. Okay. Yeah, I think we're done with this. So let's simple or done. Add the save for simple subscriptions. Let's do that. Cool. Okay, let me verify that I don't have anything else in this issue. What's the issue name? Issue 1. Cool, it is good. Let's merge it. Checking out master locally, and then marking this one ready for review, and then merge it down. Cool, we can delete that branch. Do a git fetch and prune. Look at our local branches, and I don't know why that is an auto delete. Well, anyways, we are going to branch D issue 1 because we're done with that. Cool. Let's move on. So we're going to add the order hook. I actually opened that here. First, I'm going to fix my typo because that's annoying. Okay, typo save. So hook into the parent order and add the meta, hook into the renewal, and maybe add the fee. Cool. So there, what we want to do is let's figure out where the subscription gets created, and then check and see if the subscription has a post-trial fee, and then we're going to add the meta. Cool. All right, so we need to check in on WooCommerce subscriptions and includes. I do believe there is and if you're not sure where to look for this, man, I'm not really sure where to I just go digging through this stuff. If you're not sure where to find like where the subscriptions is handled, just doing some searching is probably the best way. There's probably some documentation on sort of a subscription lifecycle, but I'd have to find where that is. But in the subscriptions plugin under includes, you're going to find all of these classes, and they're named really well. So let's see. We are looking for something related to checkout. So it's looking checkout. Okay, so extends the WooCommerce checkout class to add subscriptions meta on checkout. Sounds like what we're looking for, eh? Okay, so we're gonna look in here. So the WooCommerce checkout process is called process checkout. So we can probably find something that sounds something familiar, and see how all of these actions are right up here at the front in an init method, and then they're commented really well. So yay for that. Okay, let me open this up a little bit. So we have display account fields, restore settings, callbacks, need to hooked after WC has loaded, forged registration during checkout, create order, line item, order processed. I really think it's this first one right here. Create the subscription on checkout and do it after almost all other extensions have added their products line item. So a subscription is pretty much it's a custom post type in WooCommerce or in WordPress called shop subscription, and when an order gets placed that contains a subscription, that order gets pretty much just copied over into the subscription, and then some more meta gets added, the things that track like the next payment date, the frequency, and the period, like if it's every month, every 2 months. So it's like subscription frequency, subscription period, next payment date, if there's a cancellation date, that kind of stuff. So that's the vibe. That's the place where we're trying to hook in and add our own stuff. So this is definitely where we're looking at, and it's called process checkout. That's what I mentioned earlier, right? Okay, process checkout. Create subscriptions purchased on checkout. Let's see. Just a sec. I have the creakiest chair, and it's not great. Okay, so this is the place we want to be. We're in the subscriptions process checkout. This is where we want to add our meta. If we look at our notes, we I don't know if I named the meta. Add function to track the fee and then charge the fee. Pen order add money. Okay, we can call it whatever we want. First, clear adding subscriptions. So okay, so this process checkout is going to take two parameters: the order ID that was just created. So this is the end of the creation process. Order's been created, customers have been charged. This is sort of a after cleanup type thing. So we're going to get the order ID and the posted data. So here is the the note with subscription created. Okay, so the subscription gets created here. If there's an error, then it throws an exception. But after that, if not, then we have a subscription, we have an order, we have a cart, and we have this action getting called. WooCommerce checkout subscription created, which happens after the subscription is created. And then there's one here, subscription created for order. I do believe we want this one because then we have a subscription. This doesn't have the order right here. So let's hook into this one and see what we can get. So when I just usually copy this. Let's branch out. Check out B. What's our issue? We're working. Issue 3. Cool. Okay, we are going to find our file. You know what? I need that. I don't think I pulled after I merged. Yeah, there's our updates. Okay. I'm going to delete that branch and recreate it. So git branch d -d issue 3. And then just recreate it. Git branch checkout B issue 3. And we're back. Okay. If I click here, it'll refresh and there's all of our code. Okay, so this is the, I'm going to minimize these two functions. So we want to add another action. So hook into order creation and maybe add the meta. And I usually throw the do action there while I write the add action. Okay, are we in? Yeah, this isn't it. This isn't admin specific. Cool. So add action. And the action we're hooking into is this one. Let's call it, we have this really ugly prefix GDCWC, which doesn't make sense anymore because we renamed the flippin' plugin. Oh, okay, that's gonna bug me. That's gonna bug me. Okay. Okay, we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it. Let's get something working. How about that? Okay, and then priorities 10. 10's fine. And we're going to get 3 parameters. So add action is going to give us, these parameters. The hook you're hooking into, the callback function, and then the priority and the number of parameters. So let's come down here and add our function GDCWC. GDCWC. That was wrong. Checkout subscription created, and we are going to get a subscription object, a order object, and a recurring cart. Something or other. What is it going to be? Recurring cart is, I don't even know what type of object that is. Let's go see what WC is returning. Cart. Recurring cart. That doesn't help. Let's go back. Okay, so recurring cart. So wait. Okay, so subscription is a WooCommerce subscription object. Order is a WooCommerce WC order. Yep. Subscription is a WC. It calls it order, but it's probably WC subscription. Let's verify that. It is going to, when you create a subscription, you're going to return a subscription, add coupon. I just want to make sure I got this all straight. So I'm dealing with an object. Yeah. Here, there. WCS create subscription. Come on, tooltip, which returns a new WC subscription, which is, I mean, it's extended from WC order, so it's cool. Where was I? Okay, so back here, where you're going to get a subscription order, which is a WC subscription, an order, which is a WC order, and then recurring cart. Yeah, I don't know what the flip recurring cart is. It comes from the cart. No, it's going to bug me. Okay, so where were we? We are looking for this subscription created action over in the checkout. And here we are, recurring cart. Recurring cart comes from the WooCommerce global function cart and recurring carts. It's a magic method. It's probably added by here. Can I go there? Oh, PHP Storm, you're killing me. Anyways, it's probably an array. Let's just call it an array. Cool. I think that's good. Okay. So back to this function, this callback. So we're going to clean up the spacing. So these yellow lines, little yellow snakes, stop following me. So this is a WC subscription. The order is a WC order. And the cart, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. It's array. I think. Cool. So this is going to, it's not going to return anything. So maybe add post trial fee to the subscription. Okay. So what do we got to do to do that? So we need to check the subscription. Probably check the order. So check order products, or really line items. Check order line items for our meta. What do we call it? It is underscore subscription post trial fee for meta. Do we need to do this now? Do we need to add the meta to the object or just check it on the renewal? We could probably just check it on the renewal. Let's do that. Okay, we're going to hold all this code for just a sec. So back to, okay, hook into the parent order and add meta, hook into the renewal and maybe add the fee. Those can be combined. When a renewal happens, it again is a copy of the subscription copied into a WooCommerce order minus all of the subscription meta. So it doesn't have the next payment date. It doesn't have the frequency. It doesn't have all that jazz. It's copied into it, and then it's charged, and then it's set to a status of pending or failed or pending payment or processing. Processing is like, yeah, everything charged well. Go ahead and ship them their stuff. But the products still have. Okay, I see two ways to do this. The product. So if the product inside of this subscription has a post trial fee, we can check it. But if the post trial fee was changed after the subscription was created, the post trial fee is changed, and then the subscription goes to get renewed, then if that post trial fee is gone, it's not going to get charged because it's gone from the original thing. But if we save a meta in the original order, and then the post trial fee on the product gets removed, it doesn't matter. That meta lives on through to the to the renewal. Man, it's just some implementation details that, I don't know. I don't. You can go either way. For this thing, let's just get it going and let's add the let's hook into the renewal. So what we just did was great. It actually does this bit of hooking into the parent order and adding the meta. But we're just going to do the next part. Okay. It was good stuff. So let's go back to subscriptions. Actually, so with this action I added, I'm just going to comment it out. And add a note to myself. Might not need this. If can just check product for post trial fee PTF at renewal. Okay, cool. So let's go back and look at the renewal. So back to WooCommerce subscriptions. Move over. My head's getting a little wonky. Okay, so back to WooCommerce subscriptions. If I look for that checkout, this checkout class is what happens when the original order is checked out, not when a renewal happens. This class WooCommerce subscriptions renewal order is probably where we need to look for that. So again, really well documented. Let's check the init for all the hooks. So let me show you what a subscription looks like when it's getting renewed, or how it gets fired. Let's look at the database of a actual subscription. So if I go to WooCommerce and subscriptions, this will list all of my active subscriptions, and I got a bunch in here. They're just for testing. If I look at 1883, let's open that up. Okay, so this has a next payment date of May 22nd, 2021. So let's look at the database. And I'm just going to use adminer because it's here. Let's look at the post meta. I need a SQL. Okay. Make that a little bit bigger. So select everything from post meta, where the post ID is our subscription ID, and order by the meta key, ascending, just so it can be in alphabetical order and it's easier to scan. What did I do wrong? Post ID equals. All right. Okay, so the text is super big to help visibility. Let me do this. So this subscription, 1883, has next payment, like I said, and it's every month. So let's take a look at that. So these meta keys start with an underscore, so they're not visible on the actual subscription page. If I want to look at the ones that start with underscore subscription. So this is the schedule, switch data, switch order IDs. Okay, schedule is another custom plugin that I wrote, and that's something totally different. But schedule is what I'm actually looking for. Okay, canceled. It's not canceled. There's no end date. The next payment is May 23rd, 2021, and then it's not in the retry queue because the renewal payment hasn't failed. Okay, cool. So this one should have a renewal on this date, and that'll be over in the scheduled actions. So let's go here. The action scheduler has a table called action scheduler actions. And if I show data or select data, so we're looking for a WooCommerce scheduled subscription payment. That's the hook that fires to actually create this renewal. Any action with a status of pending is sometime in the future. And then the actual subscription that we're looking for is in the arguments with subscription ID. What is it, 1883? Yeah, so let's do let me copy this. Let's do query equal, select everything from WP action, scheduler actions, where the args field is equal to this text with a subscription ID of 1883. I think this should work. Yeah. Okay. So there's scheduled subscription payment is the hook. It's pending and it matches our next scheduled date. So action scheduler is always running in the background. When it comes to this date and time, it will see this action, pick it up, and run this, fire this hook. So that's what we're looking for over here. So I don't think it's actually it's not actually in renewal order because this is something else. So we're looking for a different place. So let me just search, find in path, scheduled subscription payment. All right. I'm looking for is it under manager? Prepare renewal. This is the one I'm looking for. So this is in a manager class, WooCommerce subscriptions manager, and it has tons of hooks that it works on. So it has to do some housekeeping before it fires off a renewal. So the priority of this maybe process failed renewal, it fires off first with a priority of 0 because maybe a subscription tried to run, it created a renewal order, and then something failed. So you don't want to run a renewal right after that and create another renewal order, and then you've got this like tons of renewal orders being created and all of them failing. So this action in line 45 actually will go and see, hey, is there a renewal order already that's kind of failed? Let's use that one. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for the normal processing. So prepare renewal. Can I just go there? I can't. Okay. Let's open our class viewer. Manager. We're looking for prepare renewal. It's up here at the top. So it's actually going to call process renewal, which is right under it. Process renewal. Okay, and then just to backtrack, what we're doing is we're working on this issue. Not this one. Too many tabs open. How often does that happen? Okay, we're working on issue 3, hook into the renewal, and maybe add a fee. So we want the renewal to have fired, the renewal order to be finished, or to be about to be charged, not finished, and then add the fee. So here's the process renewal method. So it's going to get the subscription, and then it's going to update the status. So it moves it to on hold while it's doing all of its renewal updating. We create a renewal order, and then make sure there's no errors. So if there's a WP error right here, we bail. If there's another error here, we just throw an exception. Okay, so if the total of the renewal order is 0, which meaning it's just a $0 order, subscriptions sets it to complete. There's nothing to be done. If it's manual, then it adds an order note that the payment will be added by the administrator or by somebody else. And then it actually fires the renewal payment, which is right here, line 135. So this is all after the renewal order set up and the fee needs to be added. So this is way after what we need to be doing. So really what we need to do is look into this create renewal order method right here. So Command B will take us there. We are in the renewal functions. Okay, so create renewal order to record a scheduled subscription payment. This is where we need to be. So this will create an order from a subscription. It'll add the relation from the renewal order to the subscription. So the script, when you go to subscription, you can see all the renewals. So it would show down here in related orders. That's what sets up that connection. And then it returns the order. So again, this is not where we want to be. We actually want to be in create order from subscription. And B. Okay. A function to create an order from a subscription, and it can be used as a renewal or for a resubscribe. The renewal is the part where we want to be. So let's see what this function is doing. So it creates an order, gets the subscription line 233, creates the order 236, copies all the order meta. Remember when I said that a subscription is just a carbon copy of an order, and then when renewals get created, it gets copied down to the renewals. This is where it happens. Copy order meta, and then copies over line items, and then allows functions to add stuff to it. That's not where we want to be either. Variations, back orders. New order created. Okay, I think it's here. So after everything's copied over, everything's done, this renewal order is pretty much ready to charge. We need to add our fee right here. So I believe we will use this one because we have the new order object, we have the subscription and a type. What's our type? What's your type? What's my type? Validate order type. Okay, it's probably where it says if it's a renewal or not. So we just want to deal with renewals. We were called from here. Yeah. Type is just a string renewal order. So let's just keep that in the back of our minds. Cool. So let's use this. Let's use this one. So again, I'm just going to copy it and then go to my code. Do I still have it open? Yeah. Okay. So here in my init function, I'm going to add in hook into renewal, renewal order creation, and maybe add fee. Like we're just going to do it directly because we can see what products are in there. Add action. We need the hook, which is WCS new order created. And then we need a callback with our ugly prefix, GDWC, and we'll just call it new order. Now let's just call it maybe add fee. Maybe add fee. And then priority is 10, and it's going to take 3 parameters. Okay, let's create that callback now. I'm going to minimize some of this other code here so we can sort of see it in one window. Okay, function GDWC, GDCWC. If we're gonna be ugly, let's go all ugly. GDCWC, maybe add fee, and our params are gonna be a new order, the subscription it was created from, and a type, which is going to be that text. I'm going to auto add some PHP doc here. Thank you, PHP Storm. And then add the types. So this is a WC order. This is a WC subscription. And this is just a string. And remember, we have to remember what that is. So it is going to say new order, or no, renewal order, derp. Okay. Back to our function. So let's make sure that if renewal orders, if it's not renewal order, we're going to bail. So this is different than the add actions. This is a filter, so we actually have to send back that Do we go? Renewal functions? Yeah. No. Create order. Create order. Where are we calling our filter? Apply filter. We actually have to return this new order object back. So if it's not a renewal order, just send it back as is. So just return the renewal order or the new order because it's something else that we don't care about. Okay. But if it is a renewal order, then we're going to want to check the products. So check line items for a post-trial fee. So we have those in the subscription. Let's see if that's easy to pull. Subscription, get line products. Get items, plural. Get items. Okay, let's give that to an array and double check. So I'm going to close some of these files because it's getting hard to track. Okay, so we're going to check this subscription get items method, which should return us an array. It's going to return us an WooCommerce order items thing. Return an array of items products within this order. Yeah, I just gave it a fancy name. So get items, check items. So all right, let's give a gold for each items as item. Okay, some cleanup. I got these yellow snakes everywhere. So this PHP doc's complaining because I got to tell it about the return. So return, we are returning a WC order. I don't know if I need the variable name. I don't think I do. Okay. Snakes away. Cool. So, okay, if it's renewal order, just return and bail. If it's not, grab the line items, and then let's check the line items. For each line items. Okay, so this is going to be what? What is in this array? Return an array of items, products within this order. So items is going to be plugged with what? Types, line item. I wonder if this has a definition. Like I just need the product ID so I can check the product. So it's an array access WC order item. That actually might be helpful in our over here. Can we do this? Yeah, it doesn't look right, does it? Sometimes doing that in PHP just looks weird. Okay, so just add that as a note. It's a WC order item. So add an order item. We just want the product ID. Order items. Construct. The item get ID. Set ID. I think that's what we want. This ID. Brilliant. So now this is where am I? Where am I? I'm lost. Order item extends WC data. Implements array access. Okay. Class which represents an item within an order and handles the CRUD. Sweet. So it's actually not an array. It's just this WC order item. So we can just grab the array. So let's say product ID equals item ID. Now as a getter, not get order ID. Get ID. Get ID. And then we're going to check for our meta. So it is, let's see where we saved it. In here. Post ID, update post meta. So we're just going to get post meta. We're going to do something like this. So post trial fee is equal to, changes update to get post meta. The post ID is actually a product ID. And this is our key. And we want to set a default. Post ID, the key, and then single. No, yeah, single. So single, yes. Yep. And so now if we have a post trial fee, more squigglies, right? Okay, what's wrong with our squigglies? For each item as item, I know this is complaining because of these equal signs. For each, is there space? This linting's gonna drive me crazy. Cool, clean. Okay, so for each item in this order, we're gonna check, get its ID, and then we're going to check if it has post trial fee. So if the post trial fee is, like, what is this going to return to us? I forgot. Will be an array if single is false, will be the value of the meta if single is true. I forget if this is going to be empty or, ooh, we can do this. Let me open a shell. So here is the site. God, that's so small. I'm sorry. It's probably not readable. Okay. Where am I? Okay, so I have to go into app, public. Okay, so now I have access to WP CLI. Brilliant. So if I do a WP shell, I get an interactive shell. If there's not an error on the website. Oh, it's probably related to this. I probably got a bunch of junk in here. Yeah, I do. Okay. Comment that out. So this everything will compile. And okay. Are we good? Yes. Okay. Quit. So WP shell. I'm gonna find a a product that has a post trial fee with post trial fee. So it's 1873. That will blah is equal to get post meta. What did I say? 1873. 1873. I'm gonna have to copy and paste. Okay. Get post meta 1873. This fee and true. So 1873, get the subscription post trial fee and single. True. What are you gonna give me? 8. Cool. So a post with no fee, 1874. What's that gonna look like? I honestly forget often, so I always have to do this. Okay, empty string. Brilliant. So if post trial fee not equal to empty, then we got something. And it's a string, but we really didn't make it an integer because that's just how it was saved. Okay, a little bit over our hour, but we're going to do this. We're going to get it. This is going to work. So if we then add fee. So how do we add a fee? I have some code for that. Because I wrote with the help of some folks. Fee manager. Where are you, fee manager? Let's get some boilerplate stuff to add a fee. So fee manager includes I could go look this up, but the documentation is not the greatest, so I'm just gonna use what I got. Add fee. So this is me doing some debugging before. Okay, cart. This is in the cart. It's not to an order. Add fee. But let's see. Add fees in the cart. I need to add a line item to the order. So we need to use the WooCommerce fees API. So let's go see what we got there. So this is not going to help me. Let's go find WooCommerce. WooCommerce includes. We are looking for fee. Not finding it. This might actually help. Add a fee. Yeah, fees API. So this is the cart. WC cart fees. It's I am not sure how to add a fee to an existing order. You know what? Let's see if let's get the order first. WC WooCommerce get order. No, we've already got it, right? It's already a WC order. So new order, add fee. There it is. Okay. And we need a fee object. See what this is going to do. Okay. Abstract, legacy order, add fee. So our parameter is a fee. Add a fee to the order. Order must be saved prior to adding items. So the fee needs to have a name. If it's taxable, the amount, tax data. It saves the item fee, and then it adds the item to it. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, right? Right. Okay, so let's create a new fee. Is this the same thing? Does it have a constructor? No. Order item fee. Protected. Calculate taxes. Set amount. Not sure that's what we want. Okay, let's try this again. Let's go back here. Add a fee is taxable. This is a new fee. This is a separate plugin that has its own fee object. Is this custom post type? So, all right, we're gonna have to just figure this out here. So, I just need to have these items in there. Fee. I just need to have. Yeah, it's just an object with the fee data. So, let's copy this. Not cut it. Nope. All right. So we need to create a fee object on what we're charging. So, fee it's equal to new object. Is there just base object? I don't know if that's real. Yeah. Oof. Standard objects. My PHP is lacking. Standard class. Standard. No. I just need an object. What the flip is? PHP basic object. The basics. The basics. Oh my gosh. I just need a value. I just need an object. I don't want to go create a whole class for this. This doesn't look right. Oh my gosh. This is so horrible. What? Why am I blanking on this? I just need an object. That's not. Yeah, see, new object. He creates a class. Well, flippity doo dah. Okay. Oh man, I really just don't want to create one. PHP inline object, is that what it's called? There you go. That's what I want. Oh, I knew there was a way to do this. PHP 7, lovely. Okay, short array syntax has become available. See, standard class. How is that not? How did I miss that? Standard class. Sorry for that brain fart, y'all. Okay, fees a new standard class. And just use a magic method to attach these. Name. Yeah, I guess that works. Okay. Carrying on. Fee. Taxable. Amount. Tax. And tax data. Ooh, I'm glad we got past that. Well, that was very... That's my tired brain, I suppose. Okay, I'm going to clean up all these indents and make sure we have what we need. So, standard class with name, taxable, tax class. Taxable is going to be false. Name is going to be post-trial fee. Probably nice to have that as a setting, but let's just get this working first. The amount is going to be the post-trial fee. And it comes back as a string from get post meta. So we're just going to make sure, we're just going to validate that it is what it is. If there's no validation on the save, we could probably verify on the save that this is, it's a float. So to do verify or validate, this is a float. Yeah, I didn't do anything there. That could be anything coming back. That's horrible. Horrible. Okay, there's no tax. And there's no tax data. This should be enough of an object to send to our new order add fee. Let's go back to this method and see what we got to do after it. So add a fee to the order. Order must be saved prior to adding items. Yeah, it is, because that's what happens in subscriptions. handling it. So let's just do a save on the object, which would, I believe, write to the database, and then calculate totals. Okay, let's back this up. So for each item, if there's a post-trial fee on that line item or product, then we are going to add it as a fee. So technically there could be like 5 line items, each of them have a fee, and then we get charged 5 fees, which should work, right? But we add that, we save, and we calculate totals. We'll calculate totals after adding each fee, because this could just be one fee. Okay, let me clear out these yellow snakes, and then we're done with that, and then return new order. Okay, so just to recap what we got. We hooked into the new order created, WooCommerce subscriptions, new order created hook. We calling our maybe add fee. Let me delete this. Okay. We're here. Why are you giving me yellow squigglies? Check the line items for post trial fee and add if found. Why don't you like me? php.comment doesn't contain all the necessary at throws. Ooh, who's adding a throw? Is the add fee? Add fee. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it throws a data exception. Okay. So add fee, we're going to try. Put a try catch around it. Try. Catch exception. I don't know. Do something here. That would be a fee that didn't add correctly. What do we do with a fee that didn't add correctly? We'll just leave that to do something. Okay. You do not like my. What do you not like about this? Okay, so spaces needed here. This needs a whole bunch of spaces. What happened to this? Did I not do this? Okay, that should be clean. New fee. The name of the fee is post-trial fee. To do add to settings, or add a filter at least. You could do that. Let's just do that. Okay, so that would mean we add a translation, and that would mean we need a namespace for this silly plugin, or I mean text domain. Is that what it not? WC subs post trial fee. Man, that's really long and ugly. Okay, so let's, if anybody wants to change that name, they can use translation for it. Okay, so we create our fee with a title of or name of post trial fee. It's not taxable. The amount of the fee comes from our setting, and then all that other tax data, whatever. Don't need it. I'm gonna reorder this. Just all the tax stuff, blah. Okay, add the fee to order and recalculate. Maybe it'll throw an exception, maybe it won't. Why are you complaining? Empty catch statement. I don't know. echo. Yikes. And you don't like the echo either. Look, how about this? Let's add an order, new order, add note, add order note, fail to add post trial fee. Okay. Done. You know what I just remembered? Okay. We only need to charge this fee on the first renewal. That's why we added the meta to begin with. So we do need to track this with that meta, because this is where we add the fee, recalculate. This is where remove meta from subscription. So it just painted myself into a corner, didn't I? Okay. Let's go ahead and wrap this up for now. So what we have is a brain fart with a standard class. Okay, we're working on and adding the order hook. We originally said, hey, we don't need this order meta. We don't need this order meta because we can just check the products. But the problem with that is there's nothing tracking if this is only added to the very first renewal. That's the problem. So let's add some detail here. So add functionality to track the fee and then charge the fee only on first renewal. After first renewal, the meta is removed from subscription. Okay, and remember, like I showed you, we're going to look at the subscriptions post meta where post ID, give me a subscription, 1883 equals 1883 order by meta key ascending. We are going to add our meta here to the subscription subscription post trial fee. Subscription post trial fee. Let's go ahead and do that. That would make a whole lot more sense if we could actually see it. So let's see. Subscription. Yeah, I don't have one. So let's find the product and just buy it. Subscription with post trial fee. Post trial fee is set. Okay, let's buy the sucker. Okay, $45 a month with a 5-day free trial, and then sign up now. Okay, so there's $0 right now because we have the free trial. And remember, we have an open issue where we need to add to this text to say a $8 post trial fee. Let's use this stored credit card here. I think that works. This is just a Stripe sandbox. Okay, the order was received 1886. The subscription is going to be one more than that, 1887. Okay, so let's make sure that our post-trial fee was added correctly. Change that to 1887. And subscription post-file tree was not added. Okay, so because we didn't add it, we put it right here but didn't add it. Okay. That's the bit that needs to be added next. So let's just write that. Subscription created. Yeah, maybe add post trial fee. So we didn't do anything. Okay, check order products for meta. It's really the same code that we did here. So let's just do that right now. Okay, first things first. Note, might not need this. Spoiler alert, we do need it. Okay, so hook into the order creation and maybe add post trial fee meta. Okay, uncomment that. WooCommerce checkout subscription created. Call our ugly function name. Checkout subscription created. Let me close this monstrosity. No, I don't want to break. Okay, where are we at? WooCommerce checkout subscription created. WooCommerce checkout subscription created. Cool. So, same thing, really. We need to. We have the order, and we get the items. So check the items. So we get the items, and for all of the items, we are going to get this and see if there's a post trial fee. For each item, product, get ID, post trial fee. Okay, and this brings up, if there's multiple items with multiple post trial fees, the way we're tracking it right now, it ain't going to work. We're going to have to create some other mechanism. So, okay, so for each item, it's item, product, get ID, post trial fee, get the product's post trial fee, and then add it to the subscription. So it's, if it's not blank, then add to subscription. Okay. Why are you following me? Empty statement. Yeah, I know. Chill. So add it to the description. So update post meta the subscription ID, get ID. Update post meta subscription post trial fee. And then the actual post trial fee. Okay, so this hooks into the order creation. Then the renewal order. This is the original order, I'm sorry. The original order, the subscription gets subscription post trial fee added. Let me clean up these squigglies. Why don't you like it? No space found after comma. Well, that's not my fault. I'm just typing here. Okay, so we add to the subscription. So if there's multiple products with multiple post-trial fees, they're just going to overwrite each other. So it'll be the last one on the list. That's a problem. So to do figure out multiple products. Figure out if multiple products have post-trial fee. Again with the squigglies, what's your problem? White space found at the end of the line. It's gone. Okay. So that will add that. Let's put some error login just to see it happen. No, let's debug it, eh? Okay. I have this set up. Debugger. Cool, we'd be debugging. Okay, so I have I need to find that product again. It's this product. Okay, we're going to add it again, and then this time it should save our post-trial fee. Signing up. This is a whole other plugin that I was debugging. I don't care about you right now. Let me turn that off. That's going to annoy me. Just a sec. Got to do some cleanup before we do this testing. But I think we're really close. So this, once we add this, we will have some meta that can be tracked, and then we can remove it after the first renewal. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. Just deactivating some plugins that I don't want to get triggered during this check. Okay, that's gone. Let's get back to the show. Okay. We were adding this to the cart. Sign up now. Same deal. All this randomness. Gonna use the same card. So once we sign up, debug should be triggered, and we should walk through that function. If it doesn't, whoop-de-doo. It wasn't. Okay. 1889. Let's check. Was not saved. Let's figure out why. Okay. Cart. No, this is not what I'm closing out some of these. Let's go back to our file. Okay, so it did not. New order created. Checkout subscription created. This should have fired. In this method. And then let's add another one. I don't know why it didn't hook in, so. Okay, let's go. Tail that debug log. So that should work. Unless I got the hook wrong. Let's do this again. So same product, subscription with post trophy. Let me just double check. So subscription, get items. Let's do the order. Let's do the order. Yeah, just to make sure. So order. We're gonna get the order. We are going to loop through the line items. For each one, we're gonna get their ID. We're gonna check our subscription post trial fee. Let me make sure that is there. Right? Okay. What is our product ID? Product ID 1873. So I always save these SQL statements, so because I hate retyping them. Okay, we want from post meta where post ID is our product. This is 1873. Let's check it. 73. Execute. Yep, subscription post trial fee is 8. It's there. So when we do this get post meta product ID, let's figure out the product ID is. Product ID, get the post meta post trial fee. It should add it to the subscription. As that same meta, subscription post trial fee. Right, let's do this. So, sign up now. Let's pull our debugger here in the background. Same deal. I don't know why XDebug's not picking up. That's really annoying. Sign up. In there, product ID is nothing. Ooh. The plot thickens. Okay, why is that? What did I do wrong? Product ID, item, get ID. Maybe it's not an item. Okay, order, get items. No, it's going to return that order item array. That's probably why. Okay. param. Types of line items to get an array or a string. So we're getting line items, but they're not coming back right. This is why I need this debug to work. Can you just work? I need to see what we got. Okay, debug session started, but I don't believe you. All right, let's just redo this. Are you gonna debug for me here? Are you gonna do the deal? Okay, sign up. Just making sure I got this here. Sign up. Okay, same deal. So when I check out now, XDebug should pick that up, pause us here so I can see what the heck we're getting back from the order get items. Sign up. Yes. All right. So we have a call stack. We have a bunch of stuff here. So orders, WC order, subscription is a WC subscription. Okay, I'm gonna step through order get items, and then items is an array. Ha. Okay, that's why I'm a dodo. Okay, so error log worked, and then for each items as item, we got an item, and it is an order item product. Huh. Okay, and it has an ID. So there is no get ID, right? Let's check out. Let's add a watch. Oh, remove these old ones. And that's why it's just returning nothing. So item get ID. No, it worked. Is that really its ID? 896. Oh, that's not a product ID. That is the line item ID. You know why? You know why? Because this line item is over here in this custom table. WooCommerce order items. That's the wrong ID. Get ID is the wrong ID. Okay. So, come on, SQL. You're killing me. Anyways, we're just looking at the wrong ID. So we need, that's why this is so helpful. We need the product ID. Because the ID we're looking for is this product, this 1873. So where's the 1873? Data. Product ID. Okay. Metadata, data store. So let's say data, which is an array, product ID. Can we do that? Item. So, okay, so yeah, it was just the wrong thing. Data, product ID. Is that gonna work? No. What did I do wrong? Product ID, data. Am I having another brain fart again? Standard class. Okay, item data. It's an array. It's not protected. Get ID. Item data subproduct ID. Is it like this? It's not like this, is it? Not like this. Nope. Oh, brain's melting again. It's not a method. Oh, I'm glad. I hope y'all enjoy watching me flail on this. Our item is a WC order product, item product data. Think there's a getter? Think that'll work? Item get there it is. Get product ID. No. I hit enter too soon. Let me clear all of these mistakes out. See, this is that's live coding for you, right? Just a lot of mistakes. Okay, so on the item, the get item ID is going to give you, and this isn't returning because I had paused. So let me take a screenshot. I take screenshots of these dumps just to have a reference. Okay, let me save that off camera. So, item get product ID 1873. Boom, that's what we want. Okay, I'm gonna just hit stop and close that out so that this finishes. So, what we were getting from the item get ID was actually the ID of the WooCommerce order items table. So it was what, 1896? No, this doesn't look right. Order item ID, order item meta. Yeah, there's tons of pages here. Order item 896. Yeah, so here we go. Order item ID. Order items, and that's not what we wanted. But so the WooCommerce uses these. It's the step toward custom data tables for this. Order item meta. Order IDs. Yeah, that's where we want to be. Oh, this interface is so ugly. I'm so sorry. Down here, this end page, we were hitting 896. 896 is stream subscription with post-trial fees. So that's what we're getting, but we really want the product ID. Cool. So let's add that. So back to our code. Get post meta. Error log. Let's remove all this ugly error log stuff. We don't need it because XDebug's much better way to go because you get so much more data. Okay, so the product ID is not the item get ID. It's actually going to be the item. See, I took a screenshot. What was it? Item get product ID. Oof, I totally forgot. Let's just verify that. All right, back to the order. I think my cart's empty. I'm just refresh on that. Yeah, no, my cart's still there. Let's pay. XDebug should pick up again. No, it didn't. Okay. Anyways, let's see if that works. So 1894, that means our subscription will be 1895. I saved a query. Let's do that query. 1895. Okay. Post trial fee. Boom. Save to the subscription. Brilliant. Okay, so this works. So back to our checklist. We added the order hook. Brilliant. So now check light items for post-trial fee. We add the fee and then remove the meta from the subscription. And so the subscription we have, and that's going to be update. Or we're just going to delete it early. We don't want it there anymore. Delete post meta from the subscription. The meta is going to be subscription post trial fee. Okay, and then yeah, delete. I think that's all delete takes. Remove meta from subscription. So that'll mean that it won't be charged in the future. Ooh, I think we got it. We got the base functionality in. Okay, so let's recap what we have. So we have a subscription with post-trial fee right here, $8. That works because, let me close some of these out. I probably need that database again, but okay. So then I just purchased a subscription. Let's go look at that. $18.95. I purchased the subscription with a post-trial fee product. And this should be, this is the parent. So yeah, so this is every month. The trial ends in 5 days, which is 14 plus 5 is 19. That's correct. So the next payment will be charged. The full amount will be charged then, and it'll be $45. It'd be cool to see like a notice here that, hey, there's a post-trial fee. That's another enhancement we can do. Okay, the parent order was 0 because there's a free trial. And we already verified that this $18.95 has the post-trial fee meta. So let's go get the renewal and fire it, and it should work. Yeah. Okay. Plugins, no, tools, scheduled action, and we're looking for $18.95. So I can just look it up here. $18.95. We have a trial end and a payment. So remember, this is WooCommerce's scheduled subscription payment is what we hooked into. No, I'm sorry. We looked at that and then we found where we needed to hook into, which was down here. So this is what's going to fire on the 19th to actually charge. So this is the action we need to hook into and verify that we're going to add the fee. So let's just fire it, run, cross our fingers. Trial end is canceled. The payment is complete, and then the next payment set up. Ooh, let's see what happened. Okay, I'm going to refresh the subscription, and I'm also going to open up orders in the next tab. But the subscription will have the stuff that's related to it. So the subscription is the same. It's $45. Renewal order fired. I don't see our $8 fee. Oh no. Oh noes. So if you remember, we're going to hook into this renewal, create if there's a post-trial fee, create it. This is a renewal order. And if something broke, we add an order note. No. Nothing happened. Okay. So let's debug the sucker. Let's first make sure that we didn't delete the post-trial fee. So I need to reopen the database. Okay. Subscription ID. Let's check the subscription ID. $18.95. Grab the SQL to check that. $18.95. Execute. Post trial fee $8 is still there, so we didn't get run at all. So that sucks. All right. I'm going to set a breakpoint there, and then relaunch our debugger, and then figure out what the heck happened. So let's copy this over to here. Okay. And we're just going to kick off that action again because it should work. Tools, scheduled actions. What is it? $18.95. $18.95. Good year. $18.95. We're looking for that pending one because there's a completed one. The trial's finished. Completed and pending. Subscription trial end. Payment. Ooh, payment. It went to subscription went to on hold. No, it's active. It has the next payment. Why am I not seeing the scheduled action? There is no scheduled action, so something broke. Okay, well, let's just fire it from the subscription. Okay, so process renewal. This will do the same thing as kicking off a scheduled action, but it's interesting that it died. It's probably my fault. Okay, are you sure? Of course I'm sure. Thank you. Come on, XDebug. Yes. Okay. So if we look at this call stack here, we can see I'm going to remove these watches. Just making sure the hook that's fired, apply filters, hook apply filters, prepare renewal. Okay, remember from like an hour ago when we dug into this, the prepare renewal is their subscriptions, just making sure there's not a failed renewal out there. It gets the order rater, yada yada. Subscription manager kicks in with WCS create renewal. It calls that function, creates the renewal order, creates a renewal order from subscription. And here we are at our WCS new order created filter, which calls our code. So we have an order now. And the new order in our parameters is right here. It is 1897 is the ID. And then we have a subscription, which is our original subscription, 1895. And then the type is renewal order. So we should pass this. So let's step over. Okay. Items, get the subscription. Here, let me move this down a little bit so you can read that. Okay, get the items. Do we have items? It should just be one. Order item product. Yes. $8.99. So this is the item meta. Ooh, I did the same thing. I'm getting the item meta, not the product ID. Flip. Okay, let's figure that out. Let's see. Remove these watches. So item, or let's get the item first, because that's not going to work. Okay, so we have item. Item, get product ID. Boom, that's what we need. I'm just going to stop this madness. No, I'll just let it play out. What happened anyway? So, yeah, it didn't find anything. It didn't find a post meta product ID, so this returns 0. This loop never executed, and it never deleted the post meta. Cool, which is fine, because that's just like a subscription product that didn't have the free trial. That worked, so that was like a kind of a good test. So I'm just gonna let that finish. Where was it here? Oops, man, messed my mic. So the renewal is gonna run. It's not gonna have the fee, yada yada. Okay, let me fix this bug. So I don't want the line item ID. I want the product ID of the product that's in the line item. So get product ID, which is the same issue I had up here. Save that. All right, that should work. Are you done yet? Cool. So subscription updated. There's our 1897 renewal order with no fee. Let's run it again. It should work this time. Cross some fingers. Process renewal. Fire. Of course, I'm ready. Okay, here we are. So step over that. Get the items for each item. Do we got a product ID? Yes, 1873. Does it have a post-trial fee? Yes, it does. $8. Brilliant. Okay. We're going through the loop. We're setting up this dumb standard class, which I could not remember for the life of me and had to Google and look like a fool. We give it the name, amount, taxable, tax data. Okay, let's try adding the fee. It added the fee. Save it, calculate, delete the post meta. Bob's your uncle. Okay. Did that work? Did that work? Hurry up. My local is slow sometimes. Well, that's going. Okay, we need the we need this to check the product. The product is no. It's the subscription. Sorry, $18.95 is the subscription we want to check. $18.95. The meta should be gone because we've charged it and we no longer want it anymore. SQL command. Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Okay. I think we got it. We got like a first version of this working. Okay. Post. It's gone. Okay. It deleted. Subscription. Yes. $18.98 has our post trial fee. It is now $53 instead of $45. Boom. Fees, $8. Post trial fee. Yes, that worked. Brilliant. And then it's going to go away. Whew. All right. We got a version 1, y'all. We got a version 1. Cool. So let me figure out. Whew. What is that? Debug's throwing up everywhere. The method I used deprecated. Well, sure. That's another fight for another day, y'all. Okay. It didn't like it. To do remove deprecated method. Whatever. It worked, okay? It flipping worked. Okay, use a new WC order item fee object and add it to the order with WC order add item instead. Fine. I will add that to an issue. Okay. Add order hook. Hook in the parent order and add the meta for fee. Hook into the renewal and maybe add fee. If a post trial fee meta is found. And we did that. It worked. Update comment. Issue number 3. Cool. Add another flipping issue. This is how it works, right? You get something working, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Okay. Let's just copy this whole thing. Okay. Fix deprecated add fee. Dibber. Okay. I'm going to do that later because I'm just going to bask in the glory of having at least one round done of this. Fantastic. Okay. Back to our issues because I think 3 is mostly done. We hooked into the parent order to add the meta fee and we hooked into the renewal. Where are we at? Plugins, WooCommerce, subscription. I totally forgot the name. Post trial fee. Okay. Okay. And we have a bunch in the diff. Okay, so I didn't check in incrementally, but whatever. I'm checking all this stuff in. Git commit. Just all with a first successful test with adding a fee. Can I say Woot in a message? Woot. Okay. Boom. I will fix this wrapping issue in my terminal before next stream because that's annoying me. Awesome. Okay. So this new PR will fix 3, add an order hook. Okay, so what did we do here? We added a text domain. What else? What else do we do? We added a text domain. Added the hooked into meta. Oh, sorry, hooked into the subscription creation, and then we hooked into Newell to maybe add fee, and that's really what we did here. These two things right here, and a couple of to-dos, which I'll have to police those up later. But brilliant, yeah, that's it. Create pull request. That's 2 hours, and we did it. But I'm glad. Okay, we need to add some tests to make sure this works in the future. So we got to fix that deprecated fee. Let me check my checklist. Hey, we added the order hook, and we added the renewal hook, and we have not yet cleaned up the subscription product page. That'll have to be later. Yeah. So that cleanup subscription product page is issue number 4. Post trial P variable subs. That's not even created an issue yet. Nonsense security. That's not a created issue yet. Oh yeah, it is actually number 7. Number 7. Variable subs was in number 1, but I closed it, so I'll recreate it. Cool. It's working though. It's working. We got one run through, with an order, with a post trial fee. That's awesome. It's good to see. Yes, post trial fee is done. I'm gonna check this stuff in, finish the stream. Next, part 3. I think it would make sense in part 3 to clean these up. And then, hey, how about we add some tests? Because the last time, stream 1, which didn't save because I'm totally new to doing this, stream 1, I set up a scaffolding for tests, but it did not. The stream didn't save, and the tests weren't firing. Because see, if I'm in, if I just do PHP unit, it runs? Did it? No. Okay, I think I needed to be here. WP content plugins. Post. If I'm here, it runs, but it doesn't do anything. It's just like, didn't do anything. No. Okay, forget that. That's another day. Update unit tests. Because you know what? It's going to be like 5, 6, 20 days down the line, and I'm going to have a bunch more code, and there's not going to be unit tests. I'm going to shoot myself in the foot. Let's just add that. Update unit tests. Okay. I think it's a successful stream. We got a fee added to just the first renewal. And let me verify that. So, close down those. This is our order. That's the renewal order. Okay. So if I hit it again, if I renew again, it should be $45. PHP unit, or XDebug, I do not need you. Go. Okay, when this finishes. When this finishes. Local, man. WordPress. We should have a new renewal. Order 18.99 created. And it is... No, it was $53. What the what? Why did it pick up again? That's a problem. That's a bug. Because I'm looking at the product ID. Okay, subscription, get items. I'm looking at the product ID, not the subscription. Okay. That's a bug, y'all. It's a bug. All the joy went down the toilet. Okay. Bug. Something isn't working. Okay. This is maybe add fee, fix. Okay, remove fee after first renewal. That's a bug. Okay, so maybe add fee is looking at products and should be looking at the subscription, which will be there on the first renewal and then will be gone after that renewal. So, okay, we got more work. There's gonna be part 3 to this, but this is good. This got me off my butt and got some stuff figured out. All right, we'll fix that bug next time. We will add some variation product fees, and then maybe figure out the multiple products with product fees. That'd be great. Like, just, if you have multiple, like 3 products and each of them has their own post-trial fee, you just add them all in there and there's multiple line items, and then we'll fix the deprecation. So plenty to do. We'll do it next stream. Y'all, thanks for watching. I really appreciate that. If you're here, enjoyed that, sound off in chat, just say hey. The replay of this will go up on YouTube. It'll be available on Twitch for 14 days. Yeah. So I think that's it for today. Thanks for coming out, y'all. And have a good day.